Hi all, and thanks for tuning in to another help video from Omega Technology. Today we'll discuss the main asset file module used in OMC, as this is where the equipment information for your company is stored. From the main control panel, select Asset File to open the main asset file library. Here you will see the list of all equipment or assets that you entered for your company. At the top of the form are command buttons for adding new equipment or for printing all or part of the list of stored equipment. Just below the command button is a search filter that allows you to quickly find a specific equipment or to display a group of equipment. For example, you can view all equipment in a specified location, such as Area 21, or you can view a specific type of equipment such as mobile equipment, or choose to search on any other criteria as shown. You can also search the library by entering only a portion of the name in the Name Contains search box. So, for example, to find conveyor number 1, type COM in the search box. Then double-click on the name to open the details for conveyor number 1. After the form opens, you can use the command buttons at the top of the form to print the details for the equipment, or to open the PM calendars. This form has 2 pages, with the first page divided into 4 sections. Section 1 provides details about the equipment such as its unique name and number. It also displays information that is common to groups or equipment, such as location, employee responsible, equipment category, and so on. This group information is stored in separate files called related files. Simply use the drop-down menu to select the correct data for the equipment. Note that you can double-click any group field to open the related file. For example, double-click the checklist field to open the checklist for the equipment. In Section 2 of the form, the command buttons provide quick access to important functions. So, for example, you can display the complete maintenance history for the equipment. This will open a new form showing all the work orders created for the equipment, including the costs. You can further analyze the maintenance history of the equipment by date, work type, or maintenance type. Now back on the equipment form. We also have the option to open a new work request, a new work order, or a new project for the equipment. Additionally, we can quickly create a new child equipment if conveyor number 1 is a parent equipment. Note that any child created using this option will automatically inherit all the related group data of its parent. The only change needed is to give the child a unique name and number. Section 3 is where we can assign up to 4 preventative maintenance frequencies, F1 to F4 for the equipment. In this example, the conveyor has been assigned 3 maintenance frequencies, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. As seen, as you assign a PM frequency on this form, OMC will immediately begin tracking this equipment for its next PM date. This next PM date will also immediately appear on the 2 maintenance calendars. Please note that assigning a PM frequency to any equipment is a one-step process. Simply enter the PM frequency in days, and OMC will do the rest for you. For example, to add a new PM frequency of 365 days in F4, click the Number of Days field, and note that the number 10,000 is displayed. This is the default number that the system will use if a maintenance frequency is not activated. So overwrite this number with 365, which is a yearly PM. And note that the next PM date is automatically calculated by OMC. If you wish to change this next PM date, click on the Date field and change the date using the pop-up calendar. Press Save when done. Now here are 2 additional tips when using this form. To delete a maintenance frequency, double-click the Number of Days field. To find the equipment as it appears on the calendar, click the Next PM Date field. Then click the calendar icon at the top of the page to open the calendar. The equipment will be highlighted in purple. Repeat the process to highlight the equipment for the second PM calendar. Section 4 is used to configure up to 2 events, or meter-based PM intervals. The example shows frequency F1 set for PM checks to occur every 500 running hours, which we will change to 200 hours. To add another frequency to occur every 800 hours, enter the last PM reading for F2 at 1500 hours, and the PM interval as 800 hours. Please note that meter-based PMs are not displayed on the PM calendars because they're updated and triggered manually. Press the Help icon at the top right of the form for additional help, and thanks for watching.